There we go. And what's up, replay viewers? Replay viewers, let's see who tunes on in. John Burke, first one in the room, and Katya Brutus, welcome. Good to see you, Natasha and Alfred Clues in Canada. Good to see you, Sally Skipico and Leela Sorensen down there in Georgia, welcome. Dave Jeffries up there in Niagara Falls, and RJ's over there in Colorado, welcome. Good to see you, Susan Barry and CB Earthay staying up late with us out there in the Netherlands. Lisa UK girl staying up late with us out there in the United Kingdom. The title is all fixed up now. Good to see you, Amanda Osborne and Autumn Alluring, welcome. Good to see you, Din Din out there in Trinidad, and Dave in Bangor, Maine. Good to see you, Robert T. and Carlos, welcome. Good to see you, Steelheart and Neil in Flatbush, and Eric Mendoza. I'm doing great again. That's right, we're in Brooklyn there, Steelheart. Yes, indeed. Josephine Halligan's checking on in from Birmingham, welcome. And I, Rivas, welcome. And Alfred Hinkle, welcome. We have caught up with the chat. Jay Chulo, good to see you. Welcome. All right. Let's get moving here because we have all of a sudden lost all of our privacy. Good to see you, Jose Torres. Wepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres. Good to see you, Cassandra. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Beautiful day here in New York, the calm before the heat wave. Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead Warrior are up there in the Hudson Valley. Good to see y'all. Welcome. We're starting out here, if you're going to follow along on the map, Prospect Park West and 11th Streets. We're going to go up a few blocks here, and then we're going to start cutting across. Sabine Nagler, good to see you. And Oleg, welcome. Good to see everybody, people, on this now beautiful Sunday, Father's Day. And before anyone asks, I did not spend Father's Day with my father. I spent it in Coney. And I went to the supermarket today. That's all I did today. And now I'm doing a live stream with all of you guys. But good to see everybody. Welcome. We're going to do about 11,000 steps today. Make our way from Prospect Park to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. 7 past midnight in Birmingham, England. Yes, indeed. 7 past 7 o'clock here on the east coast of the United States. Sunset today at around 8:30. So that's what we're going to hopefully hit up today. Hopefully we'll get there on time. RK8, was last night's stream so much fun? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Good to see you, RK8. Yeah, last night's stream was a lot of fun. That was a very unique vantage point to see the fireworks last night. And that was a long fireworks show. That was like a half hour. Oh, almost a half hour. It was like, what, 25 minutes of fireworks? That was a long fireworks show. And that was completely sponsored by Luna Park. So yeah, it was a lot of fun last night. That was supposed to happen on Friday, but of course we had thunderstorms come through on Friday. So they rescheduled the birthday fireworks for the Thunderbolt 2 last night, and it worked out pretty good. It was a great surprise, yes indeed. Oh, and we have people yelling and cursing already. Oh, God damn. People walking dogs in bike lanes. Oh, Park Slope, you so wacky. Yeah, last night was great, Katya. Last night was fantastic. The first of many fireworks coming up this season. Looking forward to it. Fawn Marie. Aloha, Fawn Marie. Did I go into Thunderbolt? Not last night. I went straight home, Din Din. I was a little tired after the fireworks, so I went straight home. I got some coffee for me and the Duchess, and then I went straight home. And plus, I didn't want to wait online. I went into Thunderbolt on Friday, right before the thunderstorm. So I did get the ride in on the birthday. But yeah, didn't go on it yesterday. What I want to try to do one of these days is try to ride the Thunderbolt with my microphones connected to me, because supposedly these microphones have a range of like 1,000 feet. So I want to see if you guys could hear me on the Thunderbolt. Nothing beats New Year's fireworks. I know. I miss the New Year's fireworks in Coney. I miss those tremendously. Hopefully we'll bring those back. I miss using the parachute jump to count down the fireworks. And you can see some of those replays right here on this YouTube channel. That's actually where the star of Mr. Robot, Remy Malik, he used to watch because it was a tradition on the Periscope when we were live streaming on Twitter. And Remy Malik would tune in. He tuned in 2 years in a row. And he was with his check-marked account and everything. And he was commenting in the stream. It was incredible. Yeah, I celebrated the Thunderbolt's birthday on the Thunderbolt's birthday. But hopefully we'll get New Year's fireworks back in Coney. I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for that. But this is Prospect Park, off to our right-hand side here. And I want to show you guys inside Prospect Park, but unfortunately, and I could already tell, we would not get a signal in there. So we would not get a signal in there. But isn't that cool, Katya? Yeah. Remy Malik follows me on Twitter, which is crazy. Only reason why I still have a Twitter account. I don't really tweet out anything, really. And I don't feel bad for people spending $70 to supposedly get better exposure on their live streams on there. It's kind of dumb. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome, Arjan. Welcome. Good to see you, Arjan. About to pass the Litchfield Villa. And the Litchfield Villa, when they were acquiring the land for Prospect Park, the 2/3 of the land acquisition budget went to the acquisition of this house that's off to our right-hand side here. Also, the Litchfields owned most of the property that is today called the neighborhood of Park Slope. But good to see everybody. Welcome. Keep on hitting that thumbs up so more people can find the broadcast. We're just gonna head down to the promenade. While the Duchess plays Pokemon Go. Here's the Litchfield Villa, right there. Litchfield Villa has the offices of the Prospect Park Alliance, or Conservancy, the Prospect Park Conservancy are in there. So the exterior is landmark, but not the interior. So the interior looks nothing like the beautiful home that used to be there, or that it once was. Actually, that's better terminology. As you see, a very popular running course here along Prospect Park West. But it is jumping in the park today. A lot of people in Prospect Park today. because it's a beautiful day. Are you racking them up, my love? The Duchess is racking up her Pokemon. But good to see everybody. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday or Monday if you're out there in New Zealand and Australia, Japan, South Korea. All right, me and the Duchess, we both wish we were in Japan right now. All right, we'll go to the Pokemon stores. Good to see you, Myrna, up there in Montreal. This is the 3rd Street entrance to Prospect Park. Let's see here. Arjan says that the fireworks last night were so much better than the 4th of July fireworks. Really? Okay. I mean, 4th of July is usually a crazy show. Good to see everyone. This 4th of July, we're going to have back-to-back fireworks. So there's going to be fireworks. What is it? 4th of July falls on a Thursday, right? So we're going to have fireworks on Thursday and Friday, Independence Week. So we got a lot of fireworks shows. Okay, is this the dead zone that we're coming up to? Okay, we're gonna cross the street. Yeah, we're gonna cross the street. This is the dead zone. Yeah, 4th is on a Thursday, Neil. So yeah, so Thursday, Friday, cross down here. Thursday, Friday, we'll have back-to-back fireworks on Thursday and Friday. Let's go down this little quiet little street right here. Look at these homes over here. It's incredible. And see, look at the minute we get away from the sidewalk, the signal bounces back up. Good to see you there, Michelle. Actually, maybe we'll walk along this side of the street for a little bit before we make our way down. We're gonna wait for a little break in the car traffic here before we cross. And wait for the delivery guy. Let's walk a few blocks up this way here since we have the signal back. But good to see everybody. Welcome. Of course, the official live stream of the Mermaid Parade will be right here on this channel. We'll be live next Saturday starting at 12 noon for our Mermaid Parade coverage. And I'm looking forward to it. Signal is weird over. And let's hang the. Look at this, a whole row on both sides of the gas lights. Look at all these beautiful gas lights here. Nebul, bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul. Great live streamer from the south of France. See what it's like on the Bay of Saint-Tropez with Nebul. He did a live stream this morning, New York time. Watched a little bit of that. Made sure to leave a like. But Nebul, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, it's a cute little Vespa. It's a cute little Vespa right there. Nebul hanging out with the yachts and whatnot. Seeing all those beautiful So are they lit automatically? That's a good question. I honestly don't know. I want to say that they're just always on. Those might be these might be landmarked gas lights, so they're always just kind of on. They're on during the day and they're just on. So yeah, I don't think they come on automatically. I think they're just on all the time. Saint-Tropez was cool, yeah. Let's walk along 8th Avenue here for a few blocks. Hear people setting off fireworks. These beautiful streets here. And this is, these homes here have landmarked interiors. John Smith, good to see you. You really like these calm neighborhoods? And then a supercar ruins the whole thing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, John Smith. Yes, indeed. All it takes is one obnoxious motorcycle or supercar to destroy the ambiance. But nice, cool streets down here. Donna, good to see you, Donna. Welcome. Passing Garfield Place, going north along 8th Avenue. If you're following along on a map. There's a chill live stream today, nothing too crazy. Hopefully we'll catch the sunset on the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. We should make it. Mad Gun State said it's great that I'm independently wealthy and I do this as a side gig. I am not independently wealthy, Mad Gun. I don't know what makes you think that. I do have a regular job, pay my taxes. But I'm not independently wealthy there, Mad Gun. But it's reminding me how broke I am. I appreciate that. Josephine Halligan, good to see you. Welcome. You love Brooklyn? Me too. Go to the Sprutas, Josephine. Not today, Josephine. Not today. This is the neighborhood where, what an assumption. Well, I mean, it's a kind of, John Smith is kind of like a snide, what's called a snide remark, or a little like a light insult, where they're attempting to be funny. Mad Gun, no. No, Mad Gun, no. See that comment right there? That's mildly racist. Anyway, good to see you, Marty. Welcome. You're near the Brooklyn Bridge? Oh, I could imagine it's crowded today. Yeah, I could imagine. It's a beautiful day there, Marty. See, mildly insulting, mildly racist comments. It's fine. It's fine. DM, good to see you. You love Brooklyn Heights? Me too. We're not in Brooklyn Heights just yet. We're in Park Slope. But we are going to be making our way to Brooklyn Heights in a little bit. Going from one beautiful neighborhood to another. Ooh, look how blue these flowers are.
I know. It's gorgeous.
Wow, they're like really blue. They almost don't look real. Yeah, about to say those are going to be blooming soon. President Street. Yes, indeed, we're passing the classic brownstones. A different style of troll? No, Mad Gun's been pretty consistent with that kind of trolling for a while now. Hydrangeas. Thank you so much, Myrna and Dindin. Yeah, they smell really nice. Very fragrant. Hydrangeas. Thank you so much there, Myrna and Dindin, our native horticulturists in the chat. Nirvana fan, 500, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Beautiful, beautiful architecture around here. Basically as old as the park here. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Love the brownstones. Me too, Donna. We're not that far from where former U.S. President Barack Obama used to live around here. Back when he was just out of college. A lovely summer evening indeed. I would love to live here too, Myrna. Good to see everybody in the chat. Yes, indeed. Good to see you there, Griff in Vancouver, Canada. Welcome. Yeah, this is one of the nice neighborhoods here. Me too, Susan. Susan, if me and the Duchess had a brownstone around here, we would fill it with chihuahuas. And we would be eccentric chihuahua owners. What are they giving away there? That's so weird. I know, they give away a lot of cool stuff around here. Good to see. I about to say, yeah, anyone has any Pokemon plushies they want to get rid of around here? Let us know. This is the street right here, Berkeley Place. This is where Barack Obama used to live. I think he lived down this block right here. Good to see you, Terry Allen. Used to watch Car 54, Where Are You? When you was a kid, and they'll mention Washington Heights. Where is Washington Heights in relation to where we are? Well, okay. It's a kind of a crazy question there, but I'm going to attempt to answer it. Washington Heights is about 18 miles to the north from here. Washington Heights is in the northern area of Manhattan Island, so that's Manhattan. We're in Brooklyn right now. Washington Heights is closer to the George Washington Bridge. What else? Washington Heights is well north of Central Park. But yeah, about 18 miles to the north from here. Good to see you, JC Droid. Welcome. Me and the Duchess just roaming the streets of Brooklyn today. Gotta get some steps in and catch this sunset. That is our plan for today. And actually, let's go down Lincoln Place. We're gonna head down the street right now. Yeah, it's a long way. Yeah, Terry, it's a pretty long way. Yeah, Washington Heights, the northern part of Manhattan. And then there's only one other neighborhood north of Washington Heights in Manhattan. That's a neighborhood called Inwood. And Inwood's the very northern tip of Manhattan Island. But again, Washington Heights, that's where the George Washington Bridge is. That's what, 181st Street. Yes, she is. She is able to catch the Pokemons walking at this speed. Yes, she is. Somebody left a mattress. Some more random stuff in boxes. And I don't know if you could tell, we have the old slate sidewalks here. And the slate sidewalks, while really pretty, look at these beautiful shadows here, and the colors as we make our way down Berkeley Place. Looks like we're in a little bit of a signal area here, a little weird signal area. Oh, is this where we came for the music thing? Not that far from that. Griff asks, how much do these brownstones cost? Probably anywhere between, $5 to 10 to maybe $15 million. And that's for the whole brownstone, so they're pretty expensive. This is Park Slope is definitely within the top 20 most expensive neighborhoods to live in all of New York City. And again, they are landmarked, so this is a landmarked neighborhood, and when you live in a landmarked neighborhood, you pay for a premium to live in a neighborhood like this. Great shot there, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. Oh, we're passing the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music. This is where we saw that music event a couple of weeks back. The Conservatory of Music, actually, the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music actually makes an appearance in one of my favorite movies. It happened in Brooklyn. Oh, it looks like we have a street market just closing up here. Of course, just down the block here is where we had that one of the worst tragedies in this neighborhood. It was a airplane crash. Was right a few blocks from here. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, well, Din, a lot of these brownstones were fixed up in the 1960s and 70s when they were basically giving them away, and now they're all like nice and spruced up. And some of the brownstones that came out in better condition do have landmarked interiors, so you have all that original woodwork from the 1880s, 1890s. Isn't that a great, Lisa? You got to see that movie? It Happened in Brooklyn. Great movie, starring Jimmy Durante and a very young Frank Sinatra. But Frank Sinatra helps the kid make it to the Conservatory of Music recital in that movie. The airplane crash was in 1960, I want to say. 1960, 1961. Please feel free to correct me on that. I want to say 1960, though. Are we near Cobble Hill? We're just to the east of Cobble Hill. We're to the east. So when we go straight down this way here, we will encounter the Gowanus Canal, and then just further west than that is Carroll Gardens, and to the north of Carroll Gardens is Cobble Hill. Neville 6000 out there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Welcome. Jean, good to see you. Having a great day. I think I said sometimes I walk through Bay Ridge. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We'll be in Bay Ridge soon. Stay tuned. We'll definitely going to have a walk through Bay Ridge in the future. Oh, Fawn Marie and Fawn Marie with a $7 super chat. Fawn Marie, thank you so much for the contribution to our brownstone to fill it with chihuahuas. Thank you so much for joining today's $7 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $7 super chat. Much, 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 much appreciated. So yes, that tragedy happening on December 16th, 1960. Thanks for giving the live stream a thumbs up there, Jean. Much appreciated. We got such nice flower boxes in this neighborhood. So nice around here. Ooh, these guys are very fragrant. Right? They smell so nice. I feel like I'm walking through the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. This smell is so nice. But thank you so much there, Fawn Marie. One day we'll get a brownstone and fill it with chihuahuas. One day. We really want to live in Bay Ridge, though. We want to live in Bay Ridge in a nice little house. Or maybe big apartment. Yeah. All right, what are we at? 6th Avenue now? I think we're at 6th Avenue. We're going to wait for the light. Cobble Hill's where you used to live a long time ago, back in the 70s. Nice. Cobble Hill's a beautiful neighborhood. Did that tragedy happen to a small aircraft or a big commercial? No, a large. It was a Boeing. Wow, he's passing in the double yellow. It was between a United Airlines DC-8 and a TWA Stratocruiser. So one aircraft was a jet-powered aircraft, and the other one was a propeller, turboprop aircraft. And they collided over Miller Field in Staten Island. And that the TWA Constellation, that crashed in Staten Island. As for the United Airlines aircraft, that made it all the way over here to Park Slope. And there is the Wikipedia page. Thank you so much there, Neil. But it was a tragedy, and one person did survive, a young little boy who was found on top of a snow pile. Unfortunately, he would succumb to his injuries the next day. But thanks, Google. Thanks, Google. Thank you, Google. As somebody said, with these live streams here, we kind of learn a little bit about stuff. It's nice to live stream with a purpose. Am I right? Yeah, it was awful. It was awful, Jean. Jeanette Trainer, good to see you out there in Glasgow. Thank you so much for staying up late with us. The newsreel of that tragedy is actually here on YouTube. You can see the newsreel for that. And it's kind of crazy. There's like really no plaque that commemorates it. There is a small memorial inside of Maimonides Hospital, not Maimonides, inside Methodist Hospital here in Park Slope. Passing a little pocket park here. But good to see you, Jeanette. Welcome. Oh, the park. That's a very simple name. Very simple, straightforward name. The Park Slope Playground. They weren't messing around with that name. They're like, I just call it the Park Slope Playground. What is this, like a little, oh, this is a community garden? It's like a little Lincoln Community Garden. Look at that. Wow. Well, that's cool. Lincoln Berkeley Community Garden. Wow, that's pretty neat. Coming up to what's been recently voted as the coolest street in all of New York City, this section of Fifth Avenue here in Park Slope. Recently voted the coolest street because of its mix of restaurants and other various assorted stores and retail establishments. I like to say Fifth Avenue is a great way to really see Brooklyn, because if you go from Fifth Avenue from the Barclays Center to the north all the way south to Bay Ridge, you really get a nice variety of what it is to live here in Brooklyn. You really see a little bit of everything along the way. Jean says that she heard that Brooklyn has so many sections, it is actually considered the world's smallest city within a city. Well, Jean, Brooklyn has a population of 2.7 million people. If Brooklyn was a city by itself, we will be the fourth largest city in the United States, just behind Chicago. But yes, Brooklyn is really a home within a city within a city. And there's the link. You feel like you're home there, JC? Yes, indeed. Phyllis 2284, welcome. Give it to the guy from New Jersey. He's gonna block the way here while we have the light. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Hope you're doing well on this beautiful Sunday. Making our way down to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, where we're gonna hopefully catch the sunset. Going to look up. Oh, absolutely no, Myrna. Yeah, there are some. I would say, Myrna, that there are still some Airbnbs, and I would say the majority of Airbnbs that are available in New York City are going to be available in neighborhoods like Park Slope, Cobble Hill, Burham Hill, Carroll Gardens, like these kind of brownstone neighborhoods here. A lot of Airbnbs still exist around here, so. Yeah, you probably luck out finding a nice Airbnb around here. Yeah, Brooklyn's population is pretty amazing. 2.7 million. Look, more books. Oh, these are like all religious books. Interesting. Figment, it's good to see you. You're trying to remember the sign? Are you trying to remember the sign from Welcome Back, Kotter? There's a bunch of those. And Brooklyn Borough President Marty Markowitz actually did a whole new release of Welcome to Brooklyn signs. And some of them were like, Welcome to Brooklyn, forget about it, and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of them. Probably the most famous one is just off the Verizon Narrows Bridge. That's the one shown in Welcome Back, Kotter. I think we are coming up to 4th Avenue. We're going to take it one more block, and then we're going to walk along 3rd for a little bit. That was your favorite show as a kid, Fawn Murray? Yeah, it was a fun show, but remember that it wasn't actually filmed in Brooklyn. It was filmed in Los Angeles. Beautiful street, yes indeed. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. John the Beagle Dad, happy Father's Day. Edwardson Toledo, good to see you. Ethan G is telling us that he is happy that it's not hot outside. Yeah, it's summertime, so yeah, it's got to get hot, Ethan. Get ready for it. John Sebastian was the borough president of Brooklyn at the time of Welcome Back, Kotter. Okay. It wasn't Howard Golden. Look at this new construction here. It's 4th Avenue. We are here at 4th Avenue now. A lot of new construction happening right here because of the zone change. You can see straight up towards the Williamsburg Savings Bank building. For a very long time, that was the tallest building in the whole borough of Brooklyn. Now it is outshined by many, many other buildings in downtown Brooklyn. Of course, including the Brooklyn Tower, number 9 decal. As tall as the Chrysler Building, Brooklyn's first super tall building. But a lot of new construction happening around here. 4th Avenue is ever changing, just like the rest of the borough of Brooklyn. Karen J. McLean, good to see you, Karen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Belmar Beagle, Rich, good to see you there, Belmar Beagle. Welcome. Thanks for tuning on in. Making our way to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade.
It's a mess, yeah. I'm sure it's mud stain pool.
Well, good to see you, Rich. Welcome. Making our way down to the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, where the Duchess Maximia from the Netherlands and King Andrew? We had the Dutch royalty earlier this week walk along the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. There's a party going on somewhere. Oh, this is like a restaurant here. Oh, this is a beer garden. Oh, that's a beer garden. Pretty cool. Jean thinks that her father used to pick up your teacher mom at Erasmus High School. Yeah. Well, the exterior high school that you see at the opening of the Welcome Back Kotter TV show, that was a New Utrecht High School, or as the Dutch say, New Utrecht High School. Ooh, look at this bull here, axe throwing. They got, ooh, enjoy the Moose Bar. Ooh, I want to go to the Moose Bar. Good luck. And then across the street is CrossFit South Brooklyn, where you go punching bags and whatnot. Good to see you there, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. A lot of cool stuff down here. Yeah, look at this. I guess another gym over here. A lot of gyms on this block over here. Yeah. Get your workout on around here. There you go. King Willem Alexander and Queen Maximia. There you go. Yes. They were here earlier this week. Shout out to the Netherlands. Yeah, turning big tires over. That's what you do in CrossFit. All right, we're going to walk along 3rd Avenue here for a little spell. This is 3rd Avenue. Also ever changing. 3rd Avenue. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, now we're good. Hope I plan another Brooklyn Bridge walk. We'll do a Brooklyn. I always do Brooklyn Bridge, Gene. If you're new to the channel, yeah, we do Brooklyn Bridge quite often. So you'll see Brooklyn Bridge again soon. Yep, it's true. King Wilhelm and Queen Maximia visited Brooklyn Heights on June 14th. There's a cool picture of them walking on the promenade and nobody knows who they are. It's such a cool picture. Oh wow, John Smith went to that beer garden a few months ago and it was so worth it. Nice. Gotta have to hit that up. Gotta have to hit that up. Yeah, CBRT, did you see that picture? Like nobody knows who they are. Like nobody cares. Oh, we got filming location signs over there. Oh, they're over here too. Let's see what's filming. What is filming? Oh, again, they're filming this all the time. On Monday, that's tomorrow. They're filming Long Bright River. As they've been doing now for months. This Long Bright River has been filming here in New York for a while now. All over Brooklyn. Oh, that's right, and it's about Philly. How funny is that? You want to look for the live stream today? Hopefully we catch this sunset. I think we will, right? I remember taking the bus up to go to my dentist in downtown Brooklyn. I remember this area was always like a light industrial area. It's changed so much. The magic of cinema, yes indeed. Louise Poppy, good to see you, Louise. Everybody follow Louise Poppy. Fantastic live streamer, content creator from New Zealand. See what it's like. Wow, it's a big production. See what it's like on the other side of the world with Louise Poppy. Louise, are you still traveling? Last time I checked, Louise was in Korea. But Kia ora, Louise. Everyone gotta follow Louise Poppy. She shows all the beautiful stuff. Always shows some great live streams, does some great live streams. Traveling in Japan, traveling in Korea. She lives in New Zealand. Right, you're in Japan. You're still in Japan again. You were in Osaka. That's right, you were in Osaka the other day. Did you meet up with Dave in Osaka? That's so cool. That truck is funny. That truck is funny. It says high frequency. Oh, you met it not with Dave, but with Kaizo. Oh my God, you met it with Kaizo. That's so awesome. That's so awesome, Louise. I hope you're having a great time out there. And Karen J. McLean just became a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Karen J. McLean, thank you so much for becoming a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator, and more importantly, thank you so much for becoming one of us, one of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. Enjoy the custom emojis. But yeah, everyone check out Louise's channel. Check it out with Kaizo. I hope Kaizo starts live streaming over here on YouTube. He's another good live streamer. It may be a little bit of work to build momentum here on YouTube, but it's worth it. Good to see you, Daniel in Vermont. Welcome. I appreciate that, Karen. Thank you so much for the kind words. We're going to kind of flirt with downtown Brooklyn a little bit. As we make our way over to the promenade. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Yes, indeed, dear Ethan G. Yes, indeed. Still going north along 3rd Avenue, passing St. Mark's. There's a St. Mark's Place here in Brooklyn. Look at that new skyline of downtown Brooklyn. Number 9 decal is that black tower right there. And all the other skyscrapers that you see that are in the shot, for the most part, are residential buildings. Most of the new buildings here in downtown Brooklyn are residential buildings. That's where the money's at. Boygan Street. We have made it to Bergen Street, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Cheesecake Tower, number 9 decal. That's where Junior's Cheesecake is, at the base of that building. Once we pass Pacific Street, we're officially in downtown Brooklyn. So we're still in Park Slope, but we're at the bottom of the slope because we're on 3rd Avenue. The neighborhood just to the left of us, just to the west of where I'm walking, that's considered Gowanus because the Gowanus Canal is there. Ooh. Dean Street. If we hang the right-hand turn on Dean Street like that bus is right now, the B65, you will encounter the Barclays Center. One more block and we're in downtown Brooklyn. Still going north along 3rd Avenue. Yeah, a lot of new trees. Yeah, Miranda, there is an initiative here in New York City where we want to plant 1 million trees. So there's a lot of trees being planted, and usually if, for whatever reason, if they're doing any kind of construction and they have to remove a tree, they always replace it. But I know that we're adding more and more trees to the city to cool us down and to right, help the footprint, and it messes with everyone's allergies. Yes, indeed. Yeah, 1 million trees, Figment. 1 million trees. It has a name. It's like the 1 Million Tree Initiative or something like that. I forget. But we do want to help with the footprint of the carbon footprint of the city. And trees provide shade, they provide fresh air, oxygen, pollen, if you're susceptible to allergies. So Barclays Center's for the bank. It's not spelled like Charles Barkley. It's the Barclay. It's like the Barclays Bank. Absolutely, yeah. The trees on the sidewalk are nice if they're maintained properly. Yes, indeed. This is Pacific Street. This is Pacific Street. Okay, thank you so much. Pacific Street, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're officially in downtown Brooklyn. There you go, 1 Million Trees NYC. Thank you so much there, Neil. Thank you so much there, Neil. The 1 Million Trees NYC initiative. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cross Atlantic, and then we're gonna make the left-hand turn, and we're gonna walk down Atlantic for a little bit. Take that to probably Hicks. We'll walk Hicks Street or something like that. Downtown Brooklyn, there it is. Right there in all of its glory. Damn, we only got 12 seconds on the light. And we have an ambulance coming down. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. I was waiting for that guy to pull out and get dinged by the ambulance. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's Barclay. B-A-R-C-L-A-Y. Barclay, like the Barclays Bank. We're walking along Atlantic Avenue now, where in a couple of months we're going to have the Atlantic Antic. Right now is at Atlantic Avenue Art Walk, the most unfriendly art walk in all of New York City. We're not doing that art walk again this year.
We're going to talk about those sneakers.
You want to talk about my messed up sneakers?
One question, little bro. Just a brief question. Lady, I want to picture your husband. Hey,
She danced that off.
I got them from Nikes. Anyway, suddenly having emergency vibes from the 1970s. There you go. That's Los Angeles.
I know where that's from.
Right, yeah. Because we used to watch it, my love. Karen, we used to watch Emergency with what was it? It was Quincy, right? They played like Quincy after it, or Columbo. Do you like that handsome doctor? We used to watch that. We used to watch that all the time, and they took it off.
I know, they took all the good
They took all the good shows off. No, we didn't watch Squad 51. No, we didn't watch Squad 51. Oh no, yeah, Squad 51. Yeah, Squad 51. Wait, what was the name of the hospital?
I used to like Dragnet.
And Dragnet. Oh, the Duchess used to watch Dragnet, people. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I swear to God, if he moves this, look at this fucking shit. Look at this shit. I should like walk in front of you and get this. Oh, from New Jersey, figures. We should walk in front of him and get the lawsuit. He looks like.
He saw the camera.
I know, he saw the camera. He's like
He smiled.
Yeah, see,
He got scared.
yeah, he got scared. Rampart. That's right. Squad 51. This is Rampart. Yeah, Quincy MD does come on Pluto TV. Squad 51. This is Rampart. We have a wall collapse.
Car 54 was good.
Car 54, where are you? That was a good show. We're walking here, that's right. Xavier, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Yes, indeed. And if you're watching this on a replay, every time somebody mentions Father's Day, take a shot of your favorite alcohol. It's going to be the fun drinking game for today's episode. Look, this is the art walk. We're doing the art walk now.
Oh, these were the snobs.
Yeah, these are the snobs. These are like the snobs who are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, there's an art walk.
They shouldn't advertise.
They shouldn't advertise it if they don't want you to go into the stores.
Well, regular folks.
Right, us regular folks. Anyway, shout out. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. Shout out to all the channel members. Got a little sweat going now. This is like
Yeah, me
a little humid out here.
too. It's getting more humid.
Yeah, it is. It feels like it's getting more humid as the sun goes down. Look at that. Wow, got that sun setting right in front of us. That's really cool. Gotta buy your wedding dress in there, my love. All right, Bond. We're passing Bond Street now. No, they did advertise this year. No, one of the Din a couple of weeks back. Actually, no, now a month ago. It was freaking April. Yeah, one of the organizers actually emailed me because I exchanged emails with him when we were getting poo-pooed at all the various fancy stores. And he said, oh yeah, we're bringing the, look, here's the sign right here. This is a participating store right here. Oh, is it already over? It's already over, May 4th to 12th. Yeah, there's the art walk sign. Yeah, the most unfriendly art walk ever. Yeah, he emailed me saying, oh, we're doing the art walk again. I was like, I might cover it. I might cover it. I don't know. Another beautiful walk indeed. Michelle, absolutely, another beautiful walk. Yes, indeed, Terry. Yes, indeed. Now they had the best, what was it? MeTV had like the best lineup. It was Columbo, and then immediately after Columbo was, it was Quincy. Oh no, it was the other one. It was the other TV detective series. Now I can't even remember the guy's name. I used to play them back to back. Oh, Kojak. It was Kojak. I missed that. It was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You got your Kojak and Columbo back to back. It was perfect.
And Heart to Heart.
Right? And Heart to Heart. Whatever happened to Heart to Heart? Right? And Charlie's Angels. We used to love the Heart to Heart. Me and the Duchess watch old-timey TV. Remington Steele. Now you're talking, JK. I wasn't too much of a Remington Steele fan, but you know. What?
Branded.
Oh, Branded. That was the other one. Why didn't Quincy ever work with Columbo? I don't know, Neil. That would have been like one of the greatest crossovers, but I forgot the article. But I read an article years ago where they asked why was so much of Kojak actually filmed in Los Angeles. And the word from the production was that they were scared to film in New York City because, you know, it was New York in the 70s, so it was legitimately dangerous to go and film. So they would only do what's called key shots. They would do the key shots in New York, and then they would film like kind of filler scenes. They would film that in Los Angeles. And the way you could tell that a Kojak scene is filmed in Los Angeles, besides the street poles, they have like the double street poles. If you see a sidewalk that's painted red, if you see a red painted sidewalk, that's Los Angeles. So, oh my God, everybody chiming in with TV detective show names in the chat. Awesome. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. But yeah, if you watch Kojak, if you see a red painted sidewalk, or you see how this is a single light, if it's a double light with this style of light, that's how you know it's Los Angeles. But yeah, the production, supposedly, they were nervous to film. And I read it, I forgot who published the article. You could probably find it somewhere online. But they were scared to film. They were scared to film in New York. So thus they only filmed key. They would come out to New York for like a week, film a bunch of episode key scenes, and then they'll go back and film the rest in Los Angeles. Yes, indeed, Rouge Jones, next Saturday, Starting at 12 noon, we are once again the official live stream of the Coney Island Mermaid Parade. Feel like you're one of us in the parade. And is the prison gone? Holy shit, my first time seeing this. Julie B.O.G., good to see you, welcome. Oh my God, the prison's gone.
Look at this, honey. They got rid of the prison. They gotta build some new condos here. We could live on Atlantic Avenue and Smith.
They should have just kept the prison and just, all right? Wow. My first time seeing this empty. This street doesn't look as, I almost don't recognize this street. That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Triple G, what's my beer of choice? I like Sierra Nevada Torpedoes and Lagunitas IPAs. I currently have a double IPA from Lagunitas in the fridge, waiting for me at home. But those are my beers. I'm an IPA drinker. I like IPAs. And 90-minute IPAs or double IPAs, I'll mess around with those too. Yeah, Neil, isn't it crazy? I almost don't recognize it. The building was here for so long.
That was here like
50 years. Yeah, last time we came. Yeah, last time we came to Damascus. They sent them to Rikers and other places, Myrna. There's a couple of smaller jails in all the boroughs except Staten Island. Good to see you, April. Welcome. Should we swing by Damascus and you pick us up some pies? They should be. We'll cross the street. Good to see you, April. Welcome. Yeah, I'm an IPA. Oh, are you an IPA drinker too? Yeah, I like my IPAs. I'm all about the IPAs. And then if not, I mean, I like ales. I'm not a big stout fan. I'm not a big fan of dark beers. All right. I hope you had a great day, Sunday also there, April. Hope you had a great Father's Day. All right. Coming up to Court Street. Staten Island is the forgotten borough. That's what people say, yeah. That's what people say. Poke sushi. Yeah, sushi. Not Pokemon sushi, just poke sushi.
That's why it's good. There's like no sound going on.
I'm making good time here. What time we got? 8:10. Damn it. Cutting it close. Cutting it close as it comes to the sunset. We got about 20 minutes. It's a Court Street, Court and Atlantic. And I could say that I walked down that manhole cover in the very center of this intersection right here, because that takes you down to the old, what's called the first subway tunnel. We'll go across here. This takes you down to the old subway tunnel right down here. But we're in downtown Brooklyn. Yep, that one right there. Bob Diamond used to lead tours, and I went straight down that on a very, very hot day. Guess we'll go straight down to the park since we're running out of time here. And yes, indeed, rest in peace to the great Bob Diamond. He wanted to bring trolleys back to Brooklyn. I don't know if we got this here. I don't know if we got this. But yeah, I walked down that manhole cover right there. There we go. Okay, delayed. That was a delayed walk light. Good to see you, Ramona. Welcome. We're gonna go this way. Hope you're doing well, Ramona. Down there in North Carolina. Let's see, oh man, Damascus is, they close early, right? Boo. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh well. No, I was really in the mood for a meat pie. Here's a great Damascus bakery right here. And we are gonna pass Sahi's, it's right here. It's right here. They're closed too. This store goes back to the olden days. It's been here for well over, I want to say well over 100 years. This has been here for. Western end of Atlantic here. Gotta hopefully try to catch the sunset now. Cutting it close. Yes, New York does have a lot of independent stores. A lot of independent, family-owned stores. That's what makes New York so great. It's not all chain stores and stuff like that. I guess that's what makes New York unique. We are in Brooklyn, yeah, but the neighborhood we're in now, we're officially kind of on the border of Brooklyn Heights and what was that there, Cobble Hill. All the cool all the cool eateries are open on this Sunday.
24 years I told him.
All right, we're coming up. I think we're coming up to Henry, right? Yes. Henry Streets. Nice little glass of wine. That's one reason why you love it here. Yeah, all the mom and pops. Hells yeah. Oh, these lights are going to be the death of us today. Time. Let's see here. 8:15. Cutting it close. Oh, delayed green light. Look at that awesome neon across the way there. The Long Island Restaurant. You don't see too many nice old school neon signs like that anymore. Well, April, you could always come back and explore the neighborhoods again. So remember that. We ain't going anywhere. So come on down and explore the neighborhoods. There's a lot of exploring you could do. Brooklyn Heights, downtown Brooklyn, Park Slope, Carroll Gardens, Cobble Hill, Sunset Park, Bay Ridge, Bensonhurst, Dyker Heights, Coney Island, and that's just to name a few. Headed to bed there, Karen. Thank you so much for hanging on out. And thank you so much for becoming a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Have a great night. Sleep well. Loving the tour. Hopefully we catch this sunset. Hopefully we catch this. The old Long Island University Hospital used to be right here. There's the new building of it, but it used to be also down here. All right. So where all the traffic is to get onto the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, the BQE. And right after this, you go into the infamous triple cantilever. And it's always like a 50-50 chance whether they're actually gonna stop to let people cross, even though they have the light.
There's small parks, but you know, you're not.
Let's see.
Like bikes called the game, right?
Yeah, that I could.
So far.
Yeah, just go west. Yeah, not too far. Probably like a
Red light. Train stations were along 4th Avenue. We were near a bunch of different trains. We started off near an F train, and then we crossed over the B, N, and R trains along 4th Avenue. And then we walked down Atlantic. So we passed by I think it was a 4-5 or a 2-3. There you go, Court and Gerolman Streets. Google is your friend. As long as I'm giving you directions on where we're at, you could always look it up on Google. And sometimes you gotta understand, sometimes also it's kind of hard for me to start letting you guys know where train stations are at, because I am kind of navigating the streets here, trying not to get hit by a car. Brooklyn Bridge Park has a nice view. Yes, indeed, Patricia. Yes, indeed. That's where we're going right now. We got like 10 minutes. I think we're just gonna catch this.
My sandals! My sandals!
Ooh, it's a cookie. Supreme vegan cookie. That looks good. I know, about to say, right? All right, welcome to Brooklyn Bridge Park, everybody. And Jack Spencer with a $2 super chat. Jack Spencer, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $2 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring today's live stream. All right, let's see if we catch the sunset. We're racing down. Always wondered, are the apartments over here hotel? It's both, actually, Patricia. You have the one hotel, which is right by the Fulton Ferry Landing. And then you have one Brooklyn Bridge Park, which is just next to us. And then there's also a whole row of townhouses that are also technically inside of Brooklyn Bridge Park. D says that Montague Street leads straight to the promenade. Yeah, D, I know how to get to the promenade. Montague Street, Pierpont, Remsen, Clark, Cranberry, Pineapple, all lead to the promenade. Good to see you, Robinson Lopez. Welcome. I think we're going to catch the afterglow here. I think we're going to catch the afterglow. Out of the top 10 most expensive neighborhoods to live in, Brooklyn Heights comes in 5th place. The average median income is around $200,000 a year, $220,000 a year. And that's the average. Quite a few millionaires live there. So of course they want an arm and a leg. It's a home heating oil barge. This is Pier 6, Brooklyn Bridge Park. All right. Did we just catch this at the very end? All right, I better say, went behind right there. Governor's Island. All right, yeah, went behind clouds. Yay! Yay! Well, we almost made it. So, of course, Manhattan Island, Brooklyn Bridge right up there, Jersey City, New Jersey. Ellis Island is way out there. This is Governor's Island, and then just behind there, that's Staten Island, the Giraffes of Red Hook, Brooklyn, the last little bit of working waterfront. But I think we got a nice view. Yes. We just made it in time to see the sunset go behind these buildings. It is still pretty though. Cold, right? No, good? Okay. Like that, Julie? Yeah, Julie. Beautiful view, Julie. We did it. We'll now see the lights of the city come on here, and we're going to make our way up to the promenade, so we will still make our way up to the promenade. And we're not done yet, Din Din. We still got to make our way up to the promenade.
I see. No, look at. I can see them all over from here.
Is the tide going out, Myrna? That I do not know. I don't think the tide is. I don't know if the tide's going out. Actually, I can't tell. Here in New York Harbor, you know, this is an estuary, so it does flow in two directions.
Oh, get him, Mom. No, bro, get out, get out. Let me see. I'll show first, though. Look at the boat. It looks like a panda.
You happy after your long day? You're more than welcome there, April. You're more than welcome. Look at that one lone cloud up there. Little one lone cloud. Beautiful, right, guys? Beautiful. Glad you guys are enjoying the live stream. When Patricia looks at the Brooklyn Bridge, it makes her think of the bridge that went down. That was such a sad time. Okay. Don't know what bridge you're talking about, but okay.
Look at me. Look at me. Hello.
It looks like a cartoon sunset, right, Din Din?
Yeah. Look. Okay, one. Hold on. One. Look at me.
Are we talking about the bridge that collapsed in Italy? Are we talking about the bridge that collapsed into Tacoma Narrows? Are we talking about the bridge that collapsed in Minnesota? Oh, in Baltimore. There you go. Yeah, that was another one. That was the recent one. Yeah, very sad. Very sad. A painter's dream, yes indeed. High tide was at 17:31. Low tide's at 21:31. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google, for letting us know the tides. Yes, indeed, Food Dog. Thanks for letting us know about the name of the bridge. Yes, the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland. New York City never disappoints. No. I appreciate that, investigator. That's what we're here for. To take in the moment and enjoy the views. Let's walk through the park. Thank you so much for letting us know the high tides. I did want some peace and quiet to see this view, but oh well. Now, obviously, well, maybe it's not obvious to some of you people, but the Brooklyn Bridge is a completely different type of architecture compared to the Francis Scott Key Bridge. The Francis Scott Key Bridge is more akin to the Queensboro 59th Street Bridge. It's a truss bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge is, of course, a suspension bridge. And, of course, the Brooklyn Bridge, quite old at 141 years old. You're more than welcome, CB Earth Day. Have a great evening. Don't work too hard, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. I would rather hear chihuahuas screaming than children, yes.
Me too.
I want to hear chihuahuas scream. I want to hear the chihuahuas nipping at our ankles, begging for bacon. Ooh, that's fancy. Look at that. They're having a little sunset dinner here on the boat. Playing the raga. Right here, right? I don't know how romantic it is if you hear the kids screaming. That happened in Maryland. So we're not going to really talk about that. A soiree, yes indeed. A soiree. You like your chihuahuas too there? Yeah, buddy. Some nice ships parked, Dr. Lung, here. Straight ahead of us, 1 Brooklyn Bridge Park. And I believe that building is almost completely occupied. Of course, 1 Brooklyn Bridge Park featuring the watercolor animation, the very pretentious rich people animation, luring the rich people to move here. Joshua would like a fine chilled cognac. He wants a view from inside of the park. No compromise will be made. Yes, you can find that commercial right here on YouTube. But I rather hear chihuahuas than children. Just bought your chihuahua some new toys. Nice. Patricia asks, is Pier 35 over here? No, we're at Pier 6. Yeah, so that little sailboat there. There's the commercial. Thank you so much, Neil, for putting in the link for the commercial for 1 Brooklyn Bridge Park. It's very pretentious. Yes, it is. It has a massive sailboat that you could get a massage on, Julie B. I thought you saw a massage table on the sailboat. But a massive sailboat to have a massage on, yes indeed. So as we walk in this direction, the number of the piers goes down. So the next pier coming up is Pier 5. And then continue on, Pier 4, Pier 3, Pier 2, Pier 1. Joshua could have a Valentine. There you go. Yeah, give him a Valentine. Any happy endings? Always on a sail ship. Duh. Of course you got to have a happy ending. Right? Exactly. She'll love you a long time. Exactly, Julie. That's on me and the Duchess's bucket list too. Have a nice big sailboat. We're filled with chihuahuas. We'll have a sailboat, April, full of chihuahuas, and we'll travel the world. We'll be eccentric art dealers. That shall be our station in life. A lot of people down here in the park. Definitely messing with the signal a little bit. What we'll do is we'll walk through the park and then, or actually, no, we should do, because I see the signal getting really bad. We're going to walk up Girolamo Street here. What? Oh, matte finish. But do we have dogs? The Duchess has some dogs in her house with her mom. She has Chihuahua. But we don't have Chihuahuas in Coney. Hello again, Marty. Welcome home. Oh, look at this shit. It's a nice lawsuit. Want to welcome there, April. Creative Moments, welcome. Happy Father's Day to all fathers out there. You had White Houses in Orlando. Nice. Joe, absolutely. Yeah, the signal's the antenna's way too far for the signal, Joe. Joe, you live stream, right? You know how it works, right? Take a shot of your favorite drink. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Right, you live stream, Joe. You know how live streaming works, right? And Steve Cruz down there in the Big Easy. Good to see you, Steve. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. As we make our way up Girolamo Street. Quiet night in Brooklyn, yes indeed. Everyone's down by the waterfront. That's why the signal was a little slammed down there. There's a lot of people down there. Here is that ventilation shaft for the 456 train. Right here. That's a ventilation shaft right there. Hidden in plain sight. Number 58 Girolamo Street. Right there. Steve, Coney Island was awesome last night. Glad you enjoyed that. All right. I think this is... Bloody hell, what a workout. Right, you like it, right? This is why the Duchess joined me today. She wants to go for the crazy long walk. All right, we're gonna go this way. Yeah, it was a long fireworks show. It was almost a half hour. Ooh, GTA. Just jump in the van and go. The Grace Episcopal Church. We're passing here on Grace Court. Now we're going to go up to Remsen Street right now. And what are we on? We're on Hicks, right? Yeah, Hicks. We are on Hicks Street. All right, now. Get him, Cujo. Get him. Yeah, it was pretty cool there, April. It was a fun replay. It was a fun replay. All right, once we come out on Remsen here, we're gonna get another beautiful view of the city. Here is Remsen. Ooh, somebody's playing a video game. You see the guy playing the video game on the TV out there? Oh, I wonder what they're playing. That's how you know you got a big TV. You could see it from the street. Playing their PlayStation, no doubt. Two weeks before retirement. Nice. Yeah, come on out to Coney there, Steve. Come on out. We ain't going nowhere. Remsen Street, one of the nicest streets. I mean, we went from one nice brownstone neighborhood to another. Last day of work on June 28th. Nice. Congratulations, Steve. Steve, enjoy retirement. I hope to one day maybe retire. So again, what neighborhood are we in now? We're in Brooklyn Heights. We're in Brooklyn Heights. We went from Park Slope to Brooklyn Heights today. This is one of the more beautiful neighborhoods here. And now we're approaching the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. Some more hydrangeas up there. Gorgeous homes. Some of the most expensive homes in the city are around here. You're talking about massive, massive, massive floor plans. And now we're up on the heights. So it's called Brooklyn Heights because we're on the heights of a hill. And this hill overlooks New York Harbor and the skyline here. Look at this. This is pretty. And as the street lights come on, street lights coming on just as we make it to the promenade. Ah, now we get to take this in. Yes, postcard pic. Look at that beautiful Brooklyn Bridge with the lights on it. Look at that. Buy the book, good to see you. How many great skyscrapers do you see in that shot? I see Hudson Yards, Empire State Building, the Central Park South Tower, the 432 Park Avenue, the Chrysler Building, the all-new Bank of Chase Manhattan headquarters, also 1 Vanderbilt, 111 West 57th Street, all within that shot right there. Buy the book, good to see you. Photos from around New York, good to see you. It is gorgeous. When you think of New York, this is probably the view you think of. And a very low-flying police helicopter right there, too. Of course, we are on top of the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. Every day, 276,000 cars, trucks, and buses pass beneath our feet. Not that anyone cares, but you have made out a few, you had a few makeout sessions up here? Me too. Me too. Me and the Duchess made out here a few times. When we were young and in love, which is now. If you had the money, yeah, me too, Steve. If I had the money, I would live here. Skyline is amazing tonight. Really nice colors. Got cool. 67 degrees now here in Brooklyn. 67 degrees. The ventilation shaft for the 2-3 train is over there. That's a 2-3 train. This is the Montague Street Tunnel ventilation shaft. That's for the R train, the yellow line. You wish it was 67 degrees there? Yeah. It's going to be hot here, Steve. Don't worry. It'll be warming up soon. Patricia asks, what is the colored building and where is it located? Are you talking about this one right there? This is Pier 17. Ooh, they got a concert going on the roof. That's Pier 17. That's part of the South Street Seaport. And that's at the end of the eastern end of Fulton Street on Manhattan Island, Lower Manhattan. Great view indeed. Look at that concert that's going on up there. Really cool music venue. But Pier 17. Pier 17, South Street Seaport District. All right, so let's be like King Wilhelm and Queen Maximia. We're now going to walk the promenade. Jenga building just behind it, yes indeed. That's 56 Leonard. He was disappointed to learn today that the roof of Pier 17 is not open to the public, only for concerts. Yes, it's considered a performance space, Marty. So during the wintertime, they have an ice skating rink up there. And how long is the promenade? Probably just short of a mile. It's not very long. It starts at Remsen Street and goes north to Cranberry Street. So it's not very long. So it's like I think it's under a mile. It's not very long. This is a structure called the Triple Cantilever. So there's 3 shelves, if you will. And we are on the top shelf. And then beneath us are 4 lanes of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. So the 2 shelves below us. Directly below us is the 2 lanes going north towards Queens and the Bronx. And then below that are 2 more lanes going south to Staten Island and New Jersey. Are there homes? Yes, these are all homes over here. These are all brownstones over here. They all have their own private gardens in the back. And there you go. The promenade is 1,826 feet long. Thank you, Google. There you go. So 1,800 feet, 1,826 feet long. So that's a little bit longer than between the towers of the Brooklyn Bridge. So between the towers of the Brooklyn Bridge, it's exactly 1,600 feet. But these are all homes here. These are all townhouses and whatnot. Actually, we're coming up to the block where Paul Simon owns one. He only owns it. He's only the landlord. He doesn't actually live in it. And the joke here in the neighborhood is that he has it for his grandchildren. We just passed the home of Matt Damon. He's at the end of Pierpont Street. And then down the block from him is Brad Pitt. And then straight down the way, you have Emily Blunt, Ed Sheeran. And that's just to name a few. Yeah, I would love to live in one of these homes here. You got great views, your own private garden. You could stumble out onto the promenade. Of course, this is the first suburb in the United States. So this is where you live, you work in Lower Manhattan, take the ferry in, you commute. But this has always been a well-to-do neighborhood going all the way back to the 1890s. It's always been a well-to-do neighborhood. It wasn't really necessarily working class. I mean, you did have working class neighborhoods within a 15-minute walk of this neighborhood, but the promenade, not so much. Promenade was always well-to-do, wealthy people living here. I would love to live here too, Myrna. I would love to live here too. Look at that view. It's incredible. Real pretty. And this is right here. Right here is where King Wilhelm and Queen Maximia took a walk right here a couple of days ago. And nobody knew who they were. They're like, why do these people have Secret Service style security? And they took a lovely picture as they strolled down the promenade. I would have said hello to them. All right, imagine waking up to a view like this from your bathroom. All right. Let's take this in one last time. You see Statue of Liberty from here. There's your Statue of Liberty with an NYC ferry and the Staten Island ferry. Right there. And then, of course, we move a little bit further up and you get your Ellis Island. That's the building with the 3 points on it. And that's Ellis Island right there. And then, of course, Lower Manhattan. One World Trade Center. Does Lily Allen live around here? Wow. I did not know that. I did not know Lily Allen had a residence here. That's pretty cool. Absolutely photos. Down below is Brooklyn Bridge Park. And then, of course, for some reason, it's lit up in green. Empire State Building. Empire State Building lit up in green. Don't know why. Oh, she married an American. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can tell from here the bridge is packed. There are a lot of people walking across that bridge right now. Ah, it's Eid. Well, happy Eid to Eid ul-Adha. If you celebrate, hope you have a great holiday this week. Darian Willis, New York is so beautiful. It's very picturesque, especially on a beautiful night like tonight. Oh, we got a yacht. There's a yacht making its way up the East River. Look at that. Oh, it's a party boat. Sorry, I spoke too soon. That's a party boat right there. Are they having the party on there? Reminds you of being back in Cincinnati, seeing that bridge? Oh, yeah. Brooklyn Bridge and the Cincinnati, Ohio River Bridge, also designed by the same architect, John Augustus Roebling. John Roebling actually opens up the Cincinnati, Ohio River Bridge in 1855. Most people now simply call it the Roebling Bridge. But when you look at that Cincinnati Bridge from the side, it kind of looks like a miniature Brooklyn Bridge. Summer fun, having a blast, yes indeed. Let's see that concert. There you go. Empire State Building's in green sparkle in celebration of Team Green, the partnership with the House of Dragon. That's a TV show on Max. There you go. I remember the Empire State Building tweeted out a picture of a dragon around the side of the building today. That was pretty cool. I'll tell you one thing, that's a pretty cool concert venue right there. Looks like they're having a fun night. Let's take this in one last time because I think this is going to be it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz family of networks. Here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. So you just got to have to stay tuned and find out. I'm happy you joined too, Steve Cruz. I'm happy you joined. I'm happy everybody joined us for our lovely little walk down from Prospect Park Park Slope down here to Brooklyn Heights. I want to thank everyone who left super chats on the video. I want to thank everyone who left PayPals in the PayPal. And I want to thank everyone who left a big thumbs up on the video. What are we at here? We're at 200. Can we hit 250 likes? Let's hit 250 likes. Before we end, keep on hitting that like button, guys. If you watch on the replay, thank you guys so much. If you watch on the replay and you want to leave a super thanks, that'll be much appreciated, much obliged too. But from the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, this is Dutch Maz and the Duchess signing off. Have a fabulous Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those sweet moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.